What up, big kids? Sean Long here, and it's time for another long and uncut review. This time we're taking a look at the Avengers Endgame Target exclusive 2-pack of Marvel's Hawkeye and Black Widow in their team suits or quantum suits, but they've been calling them the team suits, and which are cool, even though, as you can see, they are more silver than white. But I've been really excited for this 2-pack, and I want to thank my buddy Daniel, who sold me this at the Toy Fusion Toy Show just recently. So thank you, buddy. If you're lucky to find this at Target, I think you can order them online. I think, but if you want to get your regular Endgame figures, you can go to the Big Bad Toy Store. Click the link for so much more. And this figure I know is, which I'll have the cap tomorrow, is pretty much the same body mold as that Captain America, which people have been buying up to use with these heads to make the whole team. So the packaging says Avengers, doesn't say Endgame, which is surprising since these are from Endgame. Marvel's Hawkeye, since they only have the copyright for Marvel's Hawkeye. Black Widow, you can see it has all the different heads, which we get a total, I guess, of 5 heads, and then the weapons for only Hawkeye, sadly, but you know, these two don't really have weapons. We got Hawkeye, Jeremy Renner, one in with his cool hair. I do like that hair. And then Black Widow with her grown out from fading from blonde to red look, has the Avengers A logo. Nice picture of both of them on the back. It says, from the ranks of S.H.I.E.L.D. to the growing team Avengers, Black Widow and Hawkeye put their expert training to use as they suit up and defend the world and universe from intergalactic threats. So, and he has a big warning label. Warning, you want to choke on your Black Widow Hawkeye, because, yeah, it, whatever it takes to get it out of you, okay? But yeah, let's open this up. I'm really excited. I know some people, this is very popular because people want army build or just build their team. And supposedly, I know we're probably, I'm guessing, gonna get a Hulk and Thor 2-pack because they are different body types from all the other Avengers. And if you've seen some of the other toy material, Hulk looks a little different. I don't want to even remotely spoil it, so, but if you've seen the toys, you know what I'm talking about. So let's take out the figures. And Hawkeye's bow here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, let me cut that out. Surprised they had that for Hawkeye's bow. Careful. Okay. So we got Hawkeye. I'll take a look at the accessories here. This looks like the same bow we got from the Walmart exclusive Avengers Hawkeye, or then was reissued into like Amazon pack. But yeah, so yeah, it looks like the same bow. It's not an actual string, but I know some people can customize this, but it's okay. Not a big deal. And then let's take a look at Hawkeye himself. Then we'll get to his heads and then to the Black Widow figure, which I'm really excited about. All right, so really like the Jeremy Renner head. They using that new 3D printed technology. Really does look like him with that new kind of mohawk hair, which I really like. I do like that hair, very punk, like the faux hawk. And then yeah, the head sculpt looks really good. Yeah, I'm really happy. It even has the stubble going in, like the facial hair. And then as you can see, the suits, they are more this grayish silver versus the white, so that's a little inaccurate. I don't know, it's because of Hasbro, they changed the thing last minute or whatever. I don't mind the silver, but yeah, it is not movie accurate. So yeah, that's the only bad thing. But the sculpting looks great. I don't have the Captain America to compare yet, but when I do the cap review tomorrow, you'll definitely like see the different, I mean, you'll see the similarities in the bodies, because from what I've seen online, they are pretty much the same body. But yeah, you can see that little device, which they might travel through the quantum realm or time travel, but we've seen this on them. Even if you go back and look in the trailers, Hawkeye is wearing this in his scenes. So, but I really love the sculpting, like the texturing on the ab area, the Avengers A logo. I say, even though this should be white instead of gray, silver or gray, it still looks good. Peg holes at the bottom. Yeah, I'm really happy with it. Yeah, before we get into the accessories, let's look at the articulation. Head can fully rotate. It can go up and down. A side pivot, arms fully rotate. They go in and out that much. Rotate the bicep, bend at 2 points at the elbow. Looks a little weird, but not too bad. Rotate the wrist, go in and out. Now ab crunch forward and back, really good, and nice texturing on there. Full waist articulation. It looks a little weird from the side, but not too bad. Legs can go forward, not really back. Can go in and out that much. Rotate the swivel at the upper part of the thigh. Bend at 2 points at the knee, and the ankles can pivot forward and back. And he has a ankle pivot side to side, so pretty cool. Great Hasbro Marvel Legend articulation like we expected. Now let's look at the guy heads before we get into Black Widow and her accessories. I take these out, and I'll get Black Widow here in a second. So if you want to, which you got Iron Man's like looks like Mark 50 helmet. Actually, I got the Mark 50 on hand. This looks pretty much like the exact same. The one thing I noticed is that there's not that blue underneath here, and yeah, it's so if you didn't like that blue right there, you got this, and you can always put it on this one, and the reds do pretty much match. So, but this is what this is here for. You can put on, but I would rather if they had a Tony Stark head. This is the only time with these suits where I don't mind them like looking unmasked to recreate the scene, you know, of them like all sitting up. So put on this. So this is the joint right there at the ball peg. Oh, let me put this on here. Only bad thing about ball pegs, they move around so much, especially when you're trying to put on heads. Ugh. I'm just gonna, yeah, so this is, if now you got Iron Man, which looks cool. I don't know if it'll be like this, or if it's just gonna be Tony, yeah, because it's funny, I saw, yeah, War Machine will need his own version because he had like War Machine armor, but looking like this, so that was interesting. So, and then of course the other one is the Ant-Man head. I'll have Ant-Man to compare next time, since I don't have the Marvel Legends Ant-Man with the Paul Rudd head yet, but I am getting that, so you can't put it on there. But I would actually put that funny Paul Rudd head on here. If oh my god, that just flung across the room. How funny. So yeah, putting on these heads aren't hard, but oh my god, that it just, yeah. But actually Ant-Man looks really cool. It's very much like Quantum Suit Ant-Man. So when I get the Ant-Man figure, I'll compare that to that head. But there you go. But just for the time being, I'm gonna go back and put Hawkeye, since they're the only unmasked head, and I'm glad they didn't do like the whole sunglass head. So there you go. I'll keep that cool Avengers backdrop here. And then, oh yeah, put Hawkeye. He only has one hand to hold it, but I always thought he was like left-handed. Or actually, I guess if he is left-handed, he would shoot with his left hand. So, but yeah, he can't really do some arrow poses, whatnot, because of the, you know, he doesn't have an arrow and he doesn't have a hand to do that. So that's the only thing. They should have interchangeable hands for these guys, especially like if you're doing Iron Man, you should have had some holster hands. Unless you kind of change it, but then it wouldn't match, whatever. You know, there's ways around it. And, you know, they're trying to make this a team pack, but yeah. Okay, so there you go. We'll keep that here for the time being. Totally dropped an Iron Man thing. I'll find that in a second. But now let's look at Black Widow, which I'm really excited for. And I love the head sculpt. Very, very beautiful. Wow, they did such a great job. I know this is supposed to be blonde, but it looks a little bit more whitish in person, but I don't mind it. In fact, if it was up to me, I would just probably paint this all red, but I know that's not completely movie accurate. But really great sculpting on her hair and her face, the makeup, the nice blush and the lips. Definitely looks like Scarlett Johansson. Love the female body. they use, since it's supposed to be. Oh yeah, it has the little thing. This it looks like it bled a little bit, but not too bad. But yeah, the sculpting looks really good on here. Nice texturing. Avengers A logo. Once again, it should be white instead of this grayish silver, but yeah. And then yeah, you got the little tag on there. That's the only bad thing. And then pickles at the bottom, like the Hasbro Marvel made in China. I always why they do that, man. They just put it in the box, man. Why do they always have to stamp that? Anyway, but yeah, really great texturing all the way around. Really nice. Like, I just love the hair. Like, I actually got finally got the Coal Obsidian Infinity War Black Widow, which, you know, I always prefer redhead Black Widow, but so I might put this head on that one, especially if I get a 2-pack, and just make that my new Black Widow. But yeah, for a team-based one, this is cool. So yeah, let's look at the articulation. Head can fully rotate. She can look up really good, look down really good. Side pivot, arms fully rotate, go in and out, rotate at the bicep. She has double jointed elbows. Yes. And I didn't even mind that there's not black hair. You can always use a Sharpie and do that. That's so great to have a female figure again in Marvel Legends with double jointed elbows. So hopefully Hasbro keep this going. Double jointed elbows. Rotates at the wrist, goes in and out. Upper diaphragm joint that goes forward and back, in and out. No waist joint, but it's going forward and back. She pretty much can do the splits almost. Actually, yeah, almost do the splits. Rotate the other part of the leg, bend at 2 points at the knee, and the ankles can pivot forward and back, and she has an ankle pivot side to side. So just so happy about the double joint elbows, even if there's no waist joint. Now, she does come with a couple accessories, which she comes with, actually makes me really happy. She comes with, unlike the other guys, but like I said, Hawkeye, unless you want Ant-Man to come with a giant ant, or Iron Man to come with repulsors, it makes more sense for the ladies to have their weapons. So Black Widow comes with her batons, which look like the same ones from the Infinity War one, which I'll show here later. And then she comes with the same gun and I have the Nebula on hand right here. Yeah, which I still need to review this figure, which I will review this week. So it looks like the same one. Actually, this one has like a little orange in there, so that's really cool. So if you want to use this for Nebula, she comes with her blaster. But yeah, with Black Widow, she comes with her batons. So, well, before we put those in here, the last accessory, and of course, it's the one to make interchangeable with Black Widow. She comes with the Nebula head, which looks really, really good. I love it. Compared to the one that we got, they both are really good. One thing I noticed, the purple is more shinier on this one. And yeah, but I really like the paint on both. The line work is a little bit better. I don't know, because this is a pack-in head. They didn't fully paint as much as they could. It still looks great. Looks like Karen Gillan. And there's orange on this side, which is interesting. So I don't know, I gotta look back if she had that. But yeah, so they look a little different, obviously, but they both look really good. So it's your preference. The blue's a little different, purple's a little different. So it's even though it seemed like it should be the same head, it looks like a completely different head. But it looks so good still. So before I do that, so show you how it looks with Nebula's head. Get 2-for-1 review. Or how many heads this is? 5-for-2 review. Yeah, so this is her looking good. And then you can put her gun. So you can have Nebula, but then if you put that, you put Black Widow. So we'll keep Black Widow, Hawkeye, and then I'll have Cap. So we'll have half the original ones. Then if I get in there 2-pack, I'll like build in like my team, depending, and then we'll see how it is. Like if you want to do like an Avengers team, so many display options you can do, but that's really cool. I definitely love that Black Widow head. Okay. and then put her back here. Now she's got her weapons. So while we have them here, let's measure them up. So Hawkeye is about 6.5 inches tall, and Black Widow is 6 inches tall, like how they should be. And then compare them to other Marvel Legends. Put the Iron Man that this thing came off, and I have his head right there. And actually put Iron Man probably right here. Show the size difference. Put Nebula right here. Put Cap, the Infinity War Cap, which I'm probably gonna sell off this guy. Not a big fan of bearded Cap. I mean, he was cool in the movie, but he should came with both shields. And then Captain Marvel, so we'll build up our team. So yeah, here you go. So yeah, even if you don't care for the team suits, the head sculpts are great. You can use them on other figures like the Ronin figure. People I can see putting that on the Hawkeye figure and giving him more of a Hawkeye look. And then, you know, putting this on the Infinity War Black Widow. So yeah, I still think it's a great 2-pack. I see people getting a couple of these to do all their team. So yeah, I think people will at least be buying 2 of these to do Black Widow, Nebula, and then I don't know, like Ant-Man or Iron Man, and then just get 2 of the caps, and then yeah, you pretty much got all your team until you get War Machine and Rocket, Thor, and Hulk, and Captain Marvel. So great 2-pack. You can get this exclusively at Target right now. Check out the Target website, but for all your other Infinity War figures, go to bigbadtoystore.com. And for more, check out my website at SeanXLong.com. You can support me on Patreon at patreon.com/SeanXLong. Even $1 a month really helps the channel, so I can keep doing reviews for you guys. And like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and I'm Sean Long. Remember, live long and love life.